Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy C Pims here. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the 5 things I dislike about my 2002 Nissan Maxima. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so the first thing I dislike is the oil consumption and the gas mileage on this thing. The oil consumption for this thing is kind of crazy in my opinion. It just consumes a lot of oil, especially if you're driving quite long distances, or if you're driving consistently all the time, like every day. It does get kind of crazy with that. But also the gas mileage isn't the greatest either. I mean, I get decently on the highway, but it's not too great in the city. So second thing I dislike is probably the factory tire size that comes on here. Now I do have, obviously as you can see, aftermarket wheels, but I stayed with the stock tire size because the factory wheels or the aftermarket wheels are the same size as the stock wheels. So same size, same offset and all that's the same, everything, same tire size like I said. But yeah, I don't like that they're 225. I feel like they could have came wider from the factory, just because these with smaller wheels, they just obviously don't grip as good and all that. So but yeah, I definitely wish they would have came with wider tires from factory. Alright guys, so the third thing I dislike about this thing is probably the turning radius. The turning radius definitely sucks in this. If I'm honestly in any parking lot, for me to get out, it's usually a 2-point turn. So for me to turn, now I'd have to back up and then be able to go. So the turning radius definitely isn't great in this thing. I don't know why. I mean, the wheels aren't, as you guys saw, the wheels aren't very big at all. The turning radius sucks in this in my opinion. Okay, fourth thing I dislike is probably the seats. I mean, granted, they are comfortable and they're cloth seats, which I really like, but the thing I don't like is there's really no bolstering. So I mean, if you're driving back roads or anything, you obviously be sliding around in your seat, which I don't really like. Obviously, I like to feel planted while I'm driving. So, but yeah, that's the fourth thing I dislike. Okay, last but not least, the fifth thing I dislike about this car is probably the modifications. I feel like you're very limited with mods you can do with this. I mean, for some people you might have to, or for some things you might have to do some custom work or stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are mods for this thing, but I just don't feel like there's enough as what there could be as far as like more modern cars, how they have a lot more mods obviously than older cars do, or just depending on what make and model your car is, you might have more or you might have less mods to choose from. So I just think this car doesn't have as many mods as what it could have, so that's also another thing that I dislike. Alright you guys, that was the video about the 5 things that I dislike about my 2002 Nissan Maxima. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and go for that. It's your boy C Pims. Peace out. I'll catch you guys in the next video.